and welcome. My name is Christy. I'm a professional dancer and singer on cruise ships. I'm currently on vacation and I'm starting to get ready for my next contract. I can't believe it's already here. I'm about 3 weeks out, so this is when I start to prepare for it. So I thought I would take you along on all the little tasks that I have to do to prepare for a 9-month cruise ship contract. Right now I'm sitting outside of the doctor's office. This is my least favorite task that I have to do. Every 2 years to work on cruise ships, you have to have this really extensive medical exam. It's blood work, it's a physical, it's all this crazy stuff. It costs about $400 out of pocket, which is just so not fun, and medical insurance doesn't cover it at all, which is wild. So if you're interested in cruise ships, definitely put aside that money because every few years you're going to have to pay for this medical. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that, and then once that's done, I will come back and see you and breathe that sigh of relief, and we can continue on the journey to prepare for my contract. Okay, that went as well as it could have. I hate getting my blood drawn, but at least I didn't pass out. I should know within the next week whether I'm approved or not, and that should go without any problems. So I'm expecting good things from the results in the next week. It's about this time, 3 weeks out, that I start kind of wrapping my mind around getting in really good shape. When I'm on vacation, I usually don't go to the gym. I usually eat some more fast food than I normally do and just really enjoy vacation. It's been such a fantastic vacation. I wouldn't trade it for anything, but unfortunately it is time to start thinking about being athletic. So I'm gonna head home and start my treadmill routine and also eat some healthy food. I'm gonna try to accomplish 2 things at once. I'm going to do a little workout, but then also watch one of our shows on YouTube so I can familiarize myself with the tracking and the vocals and everything. Good morning. I just woke up. We are 1 week away from the start of my contract, and I'm going to go to the hair salon and get these roots done. I always feel so much better when I have my roots done, like I really have my life together. My hair turned out super well. I feel like a new woman. I'm so pleased. Good morning. It is the day of our Microsoft Teams call, and what that is 1 week away from our start of the contract in the studios. We have a Microsoft Teams call and meet everybody for the first time, and I'm excited to meet all my cast, all my supervisors, and just kind of get a game plan of what's happening. They also go over like all of the pertinent things about life in the studios, what to bring on the ship, so that'll be a really fun call I've got coming up pretty soon. And I think my biggest question is going to be, what show do we start with? Because I've done 1 out of the 2 shows that we're doing, and I really hope that we start with the show that I already know, because when you go to the studios, you kind of get smacked in the face with everything because you're going from vacation life, not doing too much, to suddenly 8-9 hours of rehearsals a day. So I have kind of fingers crossed that we're going to do the show that I know first, so that way I can kind of ease into it. But you never know, so fingers crossed for that, but I'm just excited to meet everybody. I know I am being so extra with this ring light, but first impressions are everything. Bye guys, so nice meeting y'all. Okay, so it went really well. That was so fun to meet everyone for the first time. Sorry, I'm doing laundry. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, I think it went really well. I'm excited to start working with everybody and meet them in person and everything. And we are doing the show that I know first. So I'm so happy. My hopes and prayers paid off. So we're gonna start with the show I know and then follow that by the show I don't know. And then there's a few other little tidbits that we have to perform throughout the cruises. So we'll be learning those at the end of learning the 2 shows. Well, the time has come. I leave in 2 days, so it's time to pack. I can't believe it. Jason, my husband, has actually already gone to the ship, and this man packed his whole life, 9 months of his life, in 2 suitcases in 1 hour. I don't know how he did it. It was really impressive. It was the day of his flight. Couldn't be me. I get packing anxiety, so I have to like think about every single little thing. I have to weigh the suitcase, bring some stuff out, put some stuff in. So it's time to do that now. Let's go. Welcome to the pile on the floor. I promise there is a method to my madness. My biggest advice when I tell people about packing for a cruise is that you're probably going to wear about 3 outfits every single day. And I know that sounds very excessive, but it's true. So you're probably going to start out wearing something that you're going to wear in port. So that's probably going to be a bathing suit with a cover up or wherever you're doing an excursion. Then you're going to have your afternoon lounge nap energy. You're going to run up to the Lido deck. You're going to grab a snack, but you don't want to look crazy cute, just casual cute. And then you'll have your evening attire where you might want to come see one of the shows and the performers in the shows, or you might want to go to the casino and hang out and look a little classy, bougie. So that's my advice to you, is you're going to wear about 3 outfits every day of your cruise. I have everything here and I have it all categorized so I can see the ratio of tops to bottoms, workout clothes and shoes, etc. So I like to visualize everything. I know that not everything is gonna make the final cut, and I know that I'm gonna be adding some stuff as well. I can already see places where I need to fill in a few more tops for casual wear, etc. But I thought I'd show you this right now. I have back here all my jackets and sweaters. When you go on a cruise, you think, oh, I don't need a sweater, I'm going to a really tropical location. But that's not necessarily true, because the ship can get really cold at night. So I always recommend bringing at least 1 sweater or a jacket that's kind of versatile that you can just throw on top of whatever cute outfit you have going on. I also am doing rehearsals in Miami in the winter time. So I'll be in Miami for 7 weeks, and it gets really cold in the morning. I know you think, oh, Miami is going to be really hot, and it definitely does get hot, but in the mornings it's really, really cold, and it's important for us performers to stay bundled up. So I'm also adding some sweaters for rehearsal wear as well. So I've got my sweaters, jackets, my pajamas, I have my blouses slash like going out tops. I have all my pants and shorts. I have a set of sets. I really love wearing a set because it just makes all the guesswork gone. I just throw it on and it's good to go. I have a lot of onesies for some reason. So I like to throw them on to wear to the theater. So I've got my onesies. I've got my workout bottoms, my workout tops, my t-shirts that are versatile for anything, and then also right here, let me show it to you. I have all of my workout sets. So in rehearsal, I'm gonna be in rehearsal for about 7 weeks. So I wanna make sure I have more than enough workout sets. And look, they're all pink. Over here has just kind of been a dumping ground for me. I've just been thinking of things and throwing them here, so it's a lot more chaotic. I have bathing suits, jewelry, sunglasses, bags. I like to bring more formal bags, but then also casual bags that I can wear out in port. I've got my gimbal for my camera, lots of hair accessories, hats, and then just random accessories, random necklaces and stuff. So this is the start of the accessories pile. Here is the current shoe pile. I love shoes, but they're so heavy. So unfortunately, I think we might need to lose a few, but I am gonna fight tooth and nail to keep all of them. So my plan is to have 2 suitcases. 1 suitcase is going to be everything that I wear and use in rehearsals in Miami. So this suitcase is going to be all my athletic wear, my rehearsal shoes, and anything I might want while I'm out and about in Miami. And then my second suitcase I'm going to fill with stuff that I'll need just on the ship. There's some really random ship specific things like fancy formal wear and stuff that I'll be bringing that I have no reason to have out with me in Miami. So it just makes the whole process a lot easier because you have a roommate in Miami. So I would rather just open up the 1 suitcase instead of opening up 2 suitcases and going back and forth. And I've done this before. It works out really well. I just shove the 1 suitcase in the closet and I don't have to worry about it for the whole 7-week process. I'm gonna put on some New Girl and start with packing all of my leggings and sporty tops for rehearsals. I like to have everything sitting up like this, so that way when I open my suitcase, it's all right there, very visible, very accessible. so far I have about 14 days worth of athletic wear. So I have 7 matching sets, like a top and a bottom, and then I have 7 different workout combinations, tops and bottoms. So that'll last me a good 2 weeks in rehearsals. And I know you're thinking that might be kind of excessive, but honestly, we barely have time to sleep or eat. So doing laundry is just kind of the last thing on my mind. So I think having 2 weeks worth of rehearsal outfits is gonna be the perfect combination for me. And then of course I can do laundry and then mix and match everything. When I go on the ship, I wear this stuff to the gym for rehearsals on the ship and then also just lounging around. I don't know if this is like the final cut of everything, but I'm liking the placement of it in my suitcase and the ratio of how much room I have for other things. So we're off to a good start. Added some everyday wear here, and then I'm so annoyed because I love these 2 pink and white poofy vests and I wear them all the time in rehearsals. I'm obsessed with them. They keep me warm and everything, but oh my gosh, look how much space they're taking up. That's very valuable real estate. So I'm gonna have to rethink this a little later after I start on my 2nd suitcase. And then I adore this Barbie jacket. I'm definitely taking it with me, and because it's so big and bulky, I'm gonna wear it on the plane. So I've already started my plane outfit. I added some tops here in the corner, and then I added all my rehearsal shoes and hairspray. This bag is by no means finished, but I need a break from it for a second. So I'm gonna head over here to my ship bag is what I'm calling it. And this is gonna have a lot more odds and ends in it. You can see I've already packed, this is Jason's Christmas presents here wrapped and ready to go in the corner. And then I have my gimbal for my camera. So these are 2 already really heavy things. So I have to be mindful about that before I pack everything else, but I'm going to start packing this one. For our welcome aboard show on the ship, we get to pick out these costumes that they have in the studios, and we can pick and choose tops and bottoms and mix and match it to kind of fit our style. But just in case they don't have anything I like, I'm bringing a few sparkly outfits that I could potentially wear during the show. And then this I thought I would show you is our mic belt. So we put our transmitters in the back here and we wear them as a belt around our waist. The wire goes up our back and then the mic sits right here on our face. We also have some in-ears that go in our ears. So I'm just bringing these and some tights and random things that I'll need for rehearsals in the studios. Here's what it's looking like so far. I have all of my favorite pants here that I'll be wearing around the ship and then also out in port days. I have some formal wear right here, and I have this fake fur stole that I'm very excited to bring with me on this contract. I've had it on a contract before and it's just such a fun, glamorous accessory. I'm excited to bring it back. It's been on vacation for a while, so it's fun to take it out on this contract. And I've got some casual tops here, tops that I'll wear out, some things I'll wear to the beach, and then I already showed you my costume wear. Over here I have a lot of shoes and bags. These are my warm-up shoes. They keep your feet warm. My AirPod Maxes, some sunglasses that I love. Shoes are all under this pile here. And then bags, fanny packs for wearing out in port, and then some nicer bags for formal night and beyond. And that's where we're at so far. I thought I'd show you this jewelry bag. I love my travel jewelry bag, and this is the amount of jewelry that I take with me on a contract. I'm hopeful that this contract I'm gonna buy a cheap little jewelry stand to have out and displayed, because I forget about so much of my jewelry and it just stays in the bag. So this is about everything that I have for a contract, and it travels great. I have to chuckle because these are the only things that I'm cutting out so far. This is a shoe bag that I don't need. This is a jewelry box that I don't need because I was able to condense everything into that jewelry bag you just saw. And then this Taylor Swift t-shirt, I have another Taylor Swift shirt, so I'm going to hold on to that one and leave this one at home. This is the moment of truth. I think this suitcase is going to be massively overweight, and then the one on the floor might be underweight, fingers crossed. So I am going to pack these babies up and weigh them. So I have a pretty good gauge when it comes to suitcases because I lug suitcases around, it feels like, for a living. And I'm gonna say this is 60 pounds. I don't know, let's see. So I am devastated but not surprised. It clocked in at 64 pounds. So I need to lose 14 pounds of weight in that suitcase. I think most of it was my show makeup. I have to travel and bring my own show makeup with me. And honestly, I think my makeup alone weighs about 10 to 15 pounds. And I'm scared to put it in my carry-on because I feel like there's a lot of liquid in it, and I'm not quite sure what actually counts as a liquid and what doesn't. Like, I have liquid foundation, liquid lipstick. Like, does that count toward my liquid allocation for my carry-on? I never know, so I just kind of panic and pack it. So that's most of the weight, unfortunately, in that big suitcase. So I'm gonna weigh the second one, and hopefully this is 10 pounds underweight, but I doubt it. I'm gonna put my guess in. I think this is 50 pounds flat. Let's see. So that one clocked in at exactly 49 pounds. So I'm really good at this, I think, give or take a few pounds. I can put 1 extra pound of stuff into that second suitcase, but then I'm gonna have to lose like quite a bit of weight from that first suitcase. I'm devastated, I'm so sad. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to scroll on TikTok, watch some New Girl, regroup, and start hacking things out of the suitcase. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I want to bring everything with me. In fact, I had a few things that I wanted to add, which now sounds crazy, but we gotta start cutting stuff. We gotta give them the boot. It is so late at night now, but happy news, I had forgotten that I was going to switch all the things over in one of my suitcases to this duffel bag, because when you take everything out and collapse the duffel, it's a lot easier to store under the bed of the cruise ship than it is to have 2 hard shell cases. So now I have 1 hard shell case and 1 duffel, and I happily lost a few pounds when I changed everything over. The duffel was a lot lighter weight, so I was able to pack everything that I wanted to, and I even got to add 2 things that I had forgotten before. So that's gonna be the wrap up to this video. Thank you so much for packing with me. Feel free to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. Hopefully there were a few tips and tricks that helped you figure out what you're packing for your next cruise. Maybe I'll run across you on a cruise, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!